Have you ever wondered why, even though you're taking your vitamins and trying to eat right, you still feel tired, achy, or notice your skin and hair aging faster than you'd like? Maybe you've been told that vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin and that it's essential for strong bones, a healthy immune system, and even a sharp mind. So you take your daily supplement, spend a little time outside and think you're covered. But what if I told you that most seniors are making a simple vitamin D mistake that's quietly speeding up the aging process? That's right. Even if you're taking vitamin D, you might not be getting the benefits you expect, and it could be affecting your energy, your memory, your bones, and even your appearance. Today we're going to bust some myths, challenge the mainstream advice, and give you a clear science-backed plan to get the most out of vitamin D so you can slow down aging, protect your health, and feel your best at any age. If you're tired of feeling confused about what's really good for you, or you want to make sure you're not accidentally sabotaging your health, you're in the right place. Let's start by tackling one of the biggest myths about vitamin D and aging, the vitamin D myth. Why just take a pill isn't enough. For years we've been told that vitamin D is the answer to everything from weak bones to low mood. Just take a supplement and you'll be fine, the headlines say. But here's the truth. While vitamin D is essential, most seniors are missing a crucial step that makes all the difference. Here's the myth. If you take a vitamin D supplement, you're protected. But the reality is, vitamin D doesn't work in isolation. Your body needs other nutrients, the right timing, and even certain habits to actually use vitamin D effectively. Without these, you could be taking vitamin D every day and still be deficient, speeding up the aging process without even realizing it. Vitamin D is powerful, but it's not a magic bullet. The way you take it matters just as much as the amount. The science, how vitamin D works in your body. Let's break down the science in plain English. Vitamin D is unique because your body can make it from sunlight, but you can also get it from food and supplements. Once in your body, vitamin D needs to be activated by your liver and kidneys before it can do its job. Vitamin D's main roles include helping your body absorb calcium for strong bones and teeth, supporting your immune system to fight off infections, regulating mood and protecting your brain, reducing inflammation, which is linked to aging and chronic disease. But here's the catch. If you're missing key nutrients like magnesium or vitamin K2, taking vitamin D alone can actually backfire, leading to poor absorption, calcium buildup in the wrong places, and faster aging. Vitamin D is a team player. It needs the right partners to work its magic. The #1 vitamin D mistake: aging seniors fast. So what's the mistake most seniors are making? It's simple: taking vitamin D without magnesium and vitamin K2. Why is this a problem? Magnesium is needed to convert vitamin D into its active form. Without enough magnesium, your body can't use the vitamin D you take, no matter how much you get from supplements or the sun. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, helps direct calcium to your bones where you want it, and away from your arteries and soft tissues where it can cause harm. If you take vitamin D without these partners, you might experience muscle cramps or weakness, joint pain or stiffness, fatigue or low mood, calcium buildup in arteries, increasing heart risk, weak bones, despite taking calcium and vitamin D. Actionable tip: always pair your vitamin D with magnesium and vitamin K2, either through food or supplements. This simple step can make all the difference for your bones, heart, and overall aging. The biggest vitamin D mistake: taking it alone. Always combine with magnesium and K2 for real results. The best ways to get vitamin D and what to avoid. Now let's talk about how to get vitamin D the right way. Sunlight, the best source, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D. Aim for 10–20 minutes of midday sun on bare skin, a few times a week if possible. Food: fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Egg yolks and fortified foods are good sources, but it's hard to get enough from food alone. Supplements: most seniors need a supplement, but the dose and type matter. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is best absorbed. What to avoid: taking high doses of vitamin D without medical supervision, relying on sun alone if you live in northern climates, have darker skin, or use sunscreen regularly. Ignoring your magnesium and K2 intake, ask your doctor for a vitamin D blood test to find your baseline and discuss the right supplement dose for you. The best vitamin D plan is a mix of safe sun, smart food choices, and the right supplement, never in isolation. The do this not that vitamin D routine for seniors. Let's make things even simpler with a quick do this, not that list for your daily vitamin D routine. Do this: take vitamin D with a meal that contains healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or nuts for better absorption. Pair vitamin D with magnesium-rich foods, leafy greens, seeds, beans, and vitamin K2 sources, fermented foods, hard cheeses, or a supplement. Get regular safe sun exposure if possible. Not that, don't take vitamin D on an empty stomach. Don't ignore muscle cramps, fatigue, or new aches. These could be signs of imbalance. Don't take mega doses without your doctor's advice. Takeaway: a balanced, mindful approach to vitamin D is the real anti-aging secret. The hidden dangers: what happens when you get vitamin D wrong? You might be wondering, what's the harm if I just take vitamin D by itself? The answer is that over time, this common mistake can quietly speed up the aging process in ways you might not expect. Here's what can happen. Calcium in the wrong places. Without enough vitamin K2, the calcium you absorb with vitamin D can end up in your arteries, joints, or kidneys instead of your bones. This can increase your risk for heart disease, kidney stones, and joint pain. Persistent fatigue and weakness. If you're low in magnesium, your body can't activate vitamin D, leaving you tired, achy, and more prone to muscle cramps, even if your blood test says your vitamin D is normal. Bone loss instead of bone strength. Taking vitamin D without its partners can actually make bones weaker, not stronger, because your body can't use the calcium properly. Accelerated skin aging. Vitamin D is important for skin repair, but if it's not working right, you may notice more wrinkles, dryness, or slow healing. Actionable tip: if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, don't just increase your vitamin D. Check your magnesium and K2 intake and talk to your doctor about a more balanced approach. The wrong vitamin D routine can quietly age your bones, heart, and skin. Balance is everything. The science: how to take vitamin D for maximum benefit. Let's get practical. Here's how to make sure you're getting the most from your vitamin D. Take vitamin D with food. It's fat-soluble, so it's best absorbed with a meal that contains healthy fats. Pair with magnesium. Aim for 300–400 milligrams per day from food, like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, or a supplement if needed. Add vitamin K2, found in fermented foods like natto, sauerkraut, hard cheeses, or as a supplement. Look for MK7 form. Don't overdo it. Most seniors need 1,000–2,000 IU per day, but your needs may vary. More is not always better. Actionable tip: try a breakfast of eggs, vitamin D and K2, sautéed spinach, magnesium, and a slice of whole grain toast with a little olive oil for a perfect vitamin D boosting meal. The best vitamin D routine is simple, balanced, and always includes its helper nutrients. The best foods for vitamin D, magnesium, and K2. Here's a quick list of foods to help you get these three nutrients naturally. Vitamin D: fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, egg yolks, fortified plant milks, mushrooms exposed to sunlight. Magnesium: leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, avocado, dark chocolate. Vitamin K2: natto, fermented soybeans, sauerkraut, hard cheeses like Gouda or Edam, grass-fed butter, egg yolks. Actionable tip: aim to include at least one food from each category in your daily meals. Rotate your choices for variety and better absorption. Food is your best source of vitamin D's helper nutrients. Supplements can fill gaps, but real food is always best. The power of routine: how to make vitamin D habits stick. Knowing what to do is one thing, making it a habit is another. Here's a simple step-by-step protocol to help you get the most out of your vitamin D routine. Take your vitamin D supplement with your main meal of the day. Add a magnesium-rich food to that meal, like a handful of pumpkin seeds or a side of greens. Include a source of vitamin K2, like a slice of hard cheese or a spoonful of sauerkraut. Get outside for 10–20 minutes of sunlight if possible most days. Track your symptoms and energy levels in a journal. Actionable tip. Set a daily reminder on your phone or keep your supplements next to your breakfast foods to help you remember. Consistency is key. Small, steady habits add up to big results for your bones, heart, and skin. Common mistakes to avoid: vitamin D addition. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to make mistakes that can sabotage your vitamin D routine. Here are a few to watch out for. Mistake hash 1. Taking vitamin D on an empty stomach. Always take it with food, especially one that contains fat. Mistake hash 2. Ignoring magnesium and K2. Don't assume your multivitamin covers everything. Check your labels and your diet. Mistake hash 3. Taking too much vitamin D. More is not always better. High doses can cause toxicity and calcium buildup. Mistake hash 4. Relying on sun alone. As we age, our skin makes less vitamin D, and sunscreen or clothing can block production. Mistake hash 5. Not checking your levels. Get a blood test at least once a year to make sure you're in the optimal range. Review your supplement labels and food choices this week. Make one small change at a time for lasting results. Avoiding common mistakes helps you get the most out of your vitamin D safely. Busting vitamin D myths for seniors. Let's clear up a few more myths that often confuse people over 60. Myth hash 1. If a little is good, more is better. Truth. Too much vitamin D can be harmful, especially without magnesium and K2. Myth hash 2. You can get all the vitamin D you need from the sun. Truth. Most seniors need a supplement, especially in winter or if you have darker skin. Myth hash 3. Vitamin D is only for bones. Truth. It's essential for your immune system, brain, heart, and even your skin. Myth hash 4. Supplements are all the same. Truth. Vitamin D3 is best and quality matters. Always buy from a trusted source. Ask your doctor about the best type and dose of vitamin D for you. And don't forget the helper nutrients. Science-backed habits, not myths, are your best bet for healthy aging. Vitamin D and the gut. The overlooked link to aging. You might be surprised to learn that your gut health and your vitamin D status are closely linked. As we age, our digestive system can become less efficient, making it harder to absorb vitamin D and other key nutrients. If your gut is inflamed or out of balance, you may not get the full benefit from your supplements or even the healthiest foods. Vitamin D also plays a role in supporting a healthy gut lining and a balanced microbiome. When your vitamin D is low, you're more likely to experience digestive issues, inflammation, and even a weaker immune system, all of which can speed up the aging process. Support your gut by eating plenty of fiber-rich foods like vegetables, berries, and whole grains, fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, and by taking your vitamin D with a meal. A healthy gut helps you absorb vitamin D, and vitamin D helps keep your gut healthy. Vitamin D and memory, protecting your brain as you age. Did you know that low vitamin D is linked to memory decline and even dementia? Your brain has vitamin D receptors, and this nutrient helps protect your neurons, reduce inflammation, and support mood and mental clarity. If you're feeling forgetful, foggy, or down, it could be a sign that your vitamin D routine needs a tune-up. But remember, vitamin D works best when paired with magnesium, K2, and a healthy lifestyle. Pair your vitamin D routine with brain-healthy habits, regular movement, social connection, and a diet rich in leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats. Vitamin D is brain food. Don't overlook its role in memory and mood. Vitamin D and muscle. Staying strong after 60. Muscle loss is a common concern as we age, and vitamin D is essential for muscle strength and function. Low vitamin D can lead to weakness, falls, and slower recovery after activity. But again, vitamin D needs magnesium to support muscle health. Magnesium helps muscles contract and relax. Vitamin D supports muscle repair and growth. Protein needed for muscle building. Don't forget to include it in your meals. Actionable tip: after your vitamin D-rich breakfast, do a few minutes of gentle stretching or a short walk. This helps deliver nutrients to your muscles and keeps you strong. Vitamin D, magnesium, and movement are your muscles' best friends after 60. Vitamin D in hair, skin, and nails. Beauty from the inside out. Vitamin D is not just for bones and immunity, it also plays a role in keeping your hair, skin, and nails healthy. Low vitamin D can lead to thinning hair. Vitamin D helps create new hair follicles and supports hair growth. Dry, aging skin, it supports skin repair and hydration. Brittle nails, vitamin D, along with magnesium and K2, helps keep nails strong. Actionable tip: pair your vitamin D with foods rich in healthy fats, like avocado or olive oil, to support absorption and nourish your skin from within. Vitamin D is a beauty nutrient. Support it with the right foods and habits. The power of routine. How to make vitamin D habits a lifelong practice. Knowing what to do is one thing, making it a habit is another. Here's a simple step-by-step protocol to help you get the most out of your vitamin D routine. Take your vitamin D supplement at the same time each day with your main meal. Pair it with magnesium and K2-rich foods or supplements. Get outside for a little sunlight, even if it's just a walk around the block. Track your symptoms and energy in a journal. Check your vitamin D levels with your doctor at least once a year. Actionable tip: set a daily alarm or keep your supplements next to your breakfast foods to help you remember. Consistency is key. Small, steady habits add up to big results for your health and aging. Common questions about vitamin D for seniors. Let's answer some of the most common questions about vitamin D and healthy aging. Q. Can I get enough vitamin D from food alone? A. It's difficult, especially as you age. Most seniors need a supplement, but food sources are still important. Q. What's the best time of day to take vitamin D? A. With your largest meal, especially one that contains healthy fat for best absorption. Q. Can I take vitamin D with other supplements? A. Yes, but always check with your doctor or pharmacist, especially if you're on medication. Q. How do I know if I'm getting too much vitamin D? A. Symptoms of excess include nausea, weakness, confusion, and high calcium levels. Always follow your doctor's advice and get your levels checked. Q. What if I have kidney or liver issues? A. You may need a different form or dose of vitamin D. Always consult your healthcare provider. There's a solution for every challenge. Don't let confusion or obstacles stop you from taking action. The do this, not that. Vitamin D checklist for seniors. Here's a quick checklist you can screenshot or write down to keep your vitamin D routine on track. Take vitamin D with a meal that contains healthy fat. Pair with magnesium and K2-rich foods or supplements. Get regular, safe sun exposure if possible. Check your vitamin D levels at least once a year. Avoid megadoses unless prescribed. Track your symptoms and progress. Rotate your food sources for variety. Takeaway: simple daily habits can help you enjoy stronger bones, sharper memory, and healthier skin, one step at a time. Your personalized vitamin D protocol, step by step for lasting results. Let's bring everything together into a simple step-by-step protocol you can start using today. Remember, you don't have to change everything at once. Small, steady changes are the secret to lasting results. Step 1. Audit your vitamin D routine. Take a few days to write down when and how you take your vitamin D, what foods you pair it with, and if you're including magnesium and K2. Are you taking it on an empty stomach? Are you skipping magnesium-rich foods? Awareness is the first step to change. Step 2. Take vitamin D with a main meal. Always take your vitamin D supplement with your largest meal of the day, especially one that contains healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, nuts, or fatty fish. This boosts absorption and helps your body use the vitamin D effectively. Step 3. Pair with magnesium and K2. Add magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, almonds, or black beans, and K2-rich foods like hard cheeses, sauerkraut, or natto to your meals. If you use supplements, choose a high-quality magnesium and a K2 MK7 supplement. Step 4. Get safe sun exposure. Aim for 10-20 minutes of midday sun on bare skin, a few times a week if possible. If you live in a northern climate or have darker skin, you may need more. Always balance sun safety with your vitamin D needs. Step 5. Rotate your food sources. Include a variety of vitamin D, magnesium, and K2 foods in your weekly meals. This keeps your nutrient intake balanced and supports your bones, heart, and immune system. Step 6. Track your progress. Keep a simple journal or use a health app to track your vitamin D intake, energy, mood, and any symptoms. Celebrate small wins like more energy, better sleep, or improved skin. Step 7. Check your levels annually. Ask your doctor for a vitamin D blood test at least once a year. Adjust your supplement dose as needed, and always follow your healthcare provider's advice. Step 8. Be patient and consistent. Vitamin D works over weeks and months, not days. Stick with your new routine for at least a few months to notice real changes. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. A step-by-step vitamin D protocol makes it easy to support your bones, brain, and skin for lasting results. Frequently asked questions, clearing up the confusions. Let's answer some of the most common questions about vitamin D and healthy aging for people over 60. Q. Can I take vitamin D at night? A. Yes, but it's best absorbed with your largest meal, which is often lunch or dinner. Some people find taking it at night affects their sleep, so experiment to see what works for you. Q. What if I'm lactose intolerant or vegan? A. Focus on plant-based sources of magnesium, like seeds, beans, and greens, and consider a vegan vitamin D3 supplement. For K2, look for natto or a vegan K2 supplement. Q. Can I get too much vitamin D from the sun? A. It's rare as your body regulates production. The risk of overdose comes from supplements, not sunlight. Q. Should I take calcium with vitamin D? A. Only if your doctor recommends it. Too much calcium without enough K2 can lead to calcium buildup in arteries. Q. What if I have trouble swallowing pills? A. Look for liquid or chewable vitamin D, magnesium, and K2 supplements, or focus on food sources. There's a solution for every challenge. Don't let confusion or obstacles stop you from taking action. The big picture: why vitamin D is a cornerstone of healthy aging. Let's zoom out for a moment. Why does this approach work so well? Because vitamin D is more than just a bone vitamin. It's a cornerstone for every system in your body. Every step you take to optimize your vitamin D routine supports your bones, your heart, your brain, your immune system, and even your appearance. This isn't about quick fixes or miracle cures. It's about building a foundation for lifelong health, one habit at a time. And the best part, it's never too late to start. Even small changes can make a big difference over time. Vitamin D is powerful medicine. Use it wisely and you'll feel the benefits in every part of your life. Your vitamin D healthy checklist, simple habits for every day. Here's a quick checklist you can screenshot or write down to keep your vitamin D routine on track. Take vitamin D with your largest meal and healthy fat. Pair with magnesium and K2 rich foods or supplements. Get regular safe sun exposure if possible. Rotate your food sources for variety. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Check your vitamin D levels annually. Avoid mega doses unless prescribed. Be patient and consistent. Simple daily habits can help you enjoy stronger bones, sharper memory, and healthier skin, one step at a time. Encouragement for the road ahead. Aging brings changes, but it also brings wisdom and the power to make better choices. If you've been frustrated by fatigue, aches, memory lapses, or confusing advice, know that you're not alone and you're not powerless. Every meal, every supplement, and every walk in the sun is a new opportunity to nourish your body and support your longevity. Remember, the secret to healthy aging isn't about deprivation or extreme routines. It's about adding the right nutrients, building simple habits, and enjoying the journey. By making a few smart changes to your vitamin D routine, you're not just supporting your bones, you're supporting your heart, your brain, your skin, and your confidence. Thank you for joining me on this journey from confusion to clarity. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more empowering health content. And if you have questions or want to share your own story, leave a comment below. Your experience could inspire someone else. Stay well, stay strong, and remember, your best years and your healthiest days are still ahead.